Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty, and we're looking at an interesting one today. We're here in Moorefield, West Virginia. We're outside of Moorefield, maybe about 15 minutes or so. Kind of back in the sticks here a little bit, but it sure is pretty. This is lots 20 and 21 of what's called Walnut Bottom Hideaway. This is an old development. I think it was done maybe in the 80s or maybe even in the 70s. I've only ever been back in here once before. I had a lot back in here a couple years ago that I sold. But real pretty hardwoods back in here. The roads aren't much getting, you see the kind of road getting here. It ain't much of a road, but I didn't have any trouble getting back in here. But I'll show you what we got. And this is 9 acres. It's like 8.98 acres. I mean, it's just, you might as well just call it 9 acres. But here are the two lots together. See lot 20, lot 21. And you got this big ridge top. I'm about right here, and I'll turn it. I'm about right here, and the perimeter of these two lots have been surveyed. It's very well marked. But you got this big ridge here at the top, and then there's like a little swale that kind of runs down through there. Then it slopes down off the ridge here, and we'll walk out there down to this other, the road. Road loops around like this, but this isn't much of a road. I mean, nobody comes this way, so it's not like I drove in this way. I mean, this road's a little rough down here, but you get here to this intersection. So if you're coming back here, you know, when you get to the bottom of the hill here on Walnut Bottom Hideaway, this road don't even look like a road, and it swings all the way up around here like this, but this road just makes a big like loop out in here like this. So I'm going to go out this way, and I'm going to end up back down here. So I think when you get to the bottom of the hill on Walnut Bottom Hideaway and you wonder where you got to go, I think you're going to go to the right and loop back up around here like this if you come check this out on your own. And there's a house next door, and it's pretty easy to tell. The street number for that house, I think, 2441. But anyways, like I said, I mean, there's nothing kind of back in here, and it's real pretty. But like I said, I'm about right here. We're selling the two lots together, and like I said, we're calling it 9 acres. And you know, there's not a ton of stuff back in here. And here's the other thing I want to point out. There's no electricity along where the road frontage is on these lots. But I'll show you how close the electric is. There's electric, and it's underground electric. There's underground electric right there, and there's underground electric right down here at the intersection, you know. So probably the thing to do, and I'll have to look and see, you might have to bury the electric in here, but you'd have to come from like here, and you'll have a right-of-way to bury it along the subdivision road back through here. So the electric is not on the property, but it's not far either. So, and there's also fiber back in here. There's fiber internet through HardyNet buried back through here that's, you know, about in the same place where the electric is. But let's walk out through here. And, just big open woods. Look at the moss, you know, it's clean. I mean, this would make a great recreational property, like if you just wanted a place to hunt and do stuff like that. And I mean, I took quarter H, the 4-lane highway, to get here. It'd take you about 10 minutes, maybe 15 tops, depending on how you drive, to get from the 4-lane highway back to here. But I mean, there's a lot of usable ground here. I mean, really, none of it lays bad. I mean, you'll see, like when it drops off here, even where it drops off, it's not that steep. And it just slopes down. It doesn't go all the way to the bottom because there's a creek in the bottom, but the little road that I looped around on is probably, you know, 50 yards or so back this side of the stream. But, I mean, you're looking into the mountain back that direction, which is probably going to be kind of like southeast. Just look at this in here. You can see my truck sitting back down there. But just real pretty woods, you know, pretty decent topo. I mean, like I said, you know, for a just kind of private, you know, recreational hunting type property, you know, it's a slam dunk for that. You know, and I mean, I think I'll have to check, but I mean, I think the covenants are pretty minimal in here. I mean, you know, there's not a whole lot of rules or anything like that, you know, so it appears to be pretty live and let live back here. I see a deer bed right here, and I can see a buck rub up here on the tree in front of me. And really, I think you can get a nice view looking that way, kind of when you get out here on this point. Looks like there might be a little path or something in here. But all this nice usable ridge top, there's all kinds of deer beds here. Yeah, I mean, I'd say if you wanted to, you know, you're getting, like I said, you got a neighbor, you know, it's the neighbor's house is through there a bit yet. But you kind of got a big view looking back that way if you cut some trees. There you can see that buck rub on the tree right there. Yeah, you can see the neighbor's house. Yeah, so when you get out here, out across the ridge top, I'll zoom in. You can see like the roof of the neighbor's house through there like that. And the property line goes almost down to that house. I mean, it's back this side of it a little bit. But all this flat over in here that you see belongs to it and everything. I mean, the property's marked really well. You know, red paint and everything. But it's a long ways yet through there over to the property line. You can see that red paint there off in the distance. That's at least 150 yards from where I'm at right now. This is nice. It's quiet back in here. It's out of the way. You know, here's a good look at what. So you can see it doesn't, like this is a slope. And like I said, the little road down there that's the property boundary is only, you know, 100 yards down over the hill right there. So yeah, this isn't bad at all. I'm probably right in the middle of it. You know, like there's two lots here. I'd say where I'm standing, I'm probably right between the two lots. So I'd say I'm smack dab, you know, right in the middle of the property. But this is a good one. This is pretty back in here. Come check it out. Keenan Shanholtz here again, West Virginia Land and Home Realty, talking about lots 20 and 21 Walnut Bottom Hideaway. I just wanted to do a real quick video here, just so if you come look at these lots, you don't get lost, because this is just a tad bit tricky. But this is Walnut Bottom Hideaway Road coming in. You're going to be coming in like this. And when you kind of get to the bottom of the hill, there's like an intersection here, like a fork in the road. And you're going to see like the little sign there with addresses on it and stuff. But when you get to this fork, you're going to want to go to the left. And you're just going to want to get out there and bear, you know, go left. And then, you know, the road kind of bears to the left like that. And you're going to go past the driveway to the neighbor's house. And once you go past their driveway, it kind of looks like the road kind of disappears. The road gets a little, just a hair bit sketchy right there. But, so like I said, we're right here. You're going to go around, you know, stay to your left. That's the neighbor's driveway going up. And right in here, you're thinking, is there a road there? There is. As long as you have an SUV or four-wheel drive or something, you'll be fine. But then the road kind of gets better as you go up, and you'll loop back around this way to the lots up here like this. And my signs are, it's going to be hard to see my signs unless you come in this way. But just know, it's really not that bad. Like I said, you'll see the neighbor's address is 2441, and they got a 2441 sign right here. So just go past her. Don't turn up their driveway. Just go past it, and you'll come up, and you'll see like the red survey marks here, and I got pink ribbons tied there. And you come on up around the loop like this, and you'll see red survey marks and my pink ribbon there and there. So this is it all up in here like this. So just wanted to tell you this. If you come back here looking for it, it's a little tricky, but if you know where you're going, it's not too bad.